State coach Rick Comegy. Coach Comegy, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning to you.
Good, good. You are in action on Saturday at Mississippi State down in Starkville. Yeah, those Tigers ready to go?
Well, we're still working on it, but we think we're ready to go play a football game. Yes.
Tell us about JSU this year on both sides of the ball.
Well, I don't think we have. We're not flashy or anything like that, but I think we have a group of guys with a good character and the will to win, and kind of blue collar type worker kind of guys, and and that's the kind of team I like.
Tell us about replacing some of the players that you lost from last year.
Well, of course, everybody knows we lost our quarterback Casey, but I think we've McDonald has stepped up, and a few other guys that we brought in has really pushed for that starting job and made that job very competitive and made him better. And he looks like to be a guy that's going to be a good leader for us. Of course, we lost Donovan Robinson at defensive end, a real fine one for us, who's playing with one of the big league teams at this point. But I think we were able to fill in, some of those spots real well. There's never going to be anybody with, I think, is going to be exactly like a Casey, but I think these guys that we have at quarterback can win for us.
Questions for Coach Comegy? Again, questions for Coach Rick Comegy.
Hey, Coach, Luke Williams from the Black College Sports Page. How you doing?
How you doing, Mr. Williamson?
Doing just fine. What do you know about Mississippi State, and what's going to be the big challenge that you're going to face playing them?
Well, of course, it's always going to be depth, and then it's going to be, a matter of, just being able to get up there. If we can't afford to get anybody hurt, not just for that game, but we get hurt for the season, and guys that we need. But I think our kids are prepared to play. That's what we've been focusing on. We're proud to have this opportunity, to represent our conference, and I'm looking forward to it. It's the best. There's nothing like a great challenge ahead of you that you just you get up for, you get prepared for, you hone in, they learn better, and so I'm just excited about it, and I know our kids and coaches are, and so is our university.
Is this, Coach, a money game, or is it one that your guys, being from the same state as this in-state school, just like your school, or is it one that your guys, is it a rivalry from the standpoint that your guys really think they can go out maybe and pull out an upset?
Well, I think you hit on all pieces of it. I think it has all those factors from, recruiting aspect in the state, a financial pickup, maybe within the athletic budget, and so then the kids know each other a little bit. So yes, you hit on it all. So, and I think that makes for a great football game.
And last for you, Coach, but how close have you come during your coaching career of knocking off a Division I BCS team?
Well, I haven't. I thought we were quite close the first time we played them after halftime, but then things, kind of went awry with some interceptions during the second half. So I'm looking forward to it. I know they're hoping to come out and put a lot of points on the board early. I think if we can keep them under control early and make it a football game, I think we'll be all right. And I believe in this team. They're a group of fighters. They're not going to tire out. They're in great shape, and so just looking forward to it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach Comegy, Donald Ware, how you doing?
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. You mentioned Donovan Robinson is gone, and Joseph LeBeau is that guy on the defensive end. Do you expect more double teams on LeBeau this year? Or do you have, or who do you have on that other end to not replace, but I guess to move on without Donovan Robinson being there?
Well, we got quite a couple guys there. We like a kid by the name of Dedrick Terrell, who a local guy here out of Lanier High School here in Jackson, who just blew our minds with his ability to play. He sat out last year and came, and got ready to come back this year and done a tremendous job out there along with Hogan. And we have quite a few defensive ends that can get to the quarterback in a hurry. And so, I think just remains to be seen once we get in game conditions and, and the battle starts.
Is it fair to say then that LeBeau this year would be what Donovan Robinson was last year coming into the season, and then those other two guys could perhaps put up the same numbers like LeBeau put up last year?
We have the capability of doing that because they all can run like reindeers, and we have the capability of, the keeping people from always double teaming on LeBeau. I believe that with all my heart, and I know the kids believe it. And we can come push a little bit inside with Billups and some of our other defensive tackles, and we got pretty good quickness, and we're going to play. The one thing we're going to do is play hard.
Who is your starting quarterback at this point?
Right now, I have to tell you, it would be McDonald.
Okay, and what does he have over the other guys?
I think right now he has mastered reading downfield. He understands the offense without a shadow of a doubt. He knows how to make the adjustments and make adjustments on audible calls, where I think the other guys right now that picked it up, but they're not as sharp and crisp as he is at this point. And so you got to go with the best guy right now who not just from an athletic standpoint of view, but understands what is going on at all times.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Final question for Coach Comegy.
Hey, Coach, this is Mike McCall from the Baton Rouge Advocate. How you doing?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good. I noticed you keep saying right now with McDonald at quarterback. Do you anticipate that as these other guys come along that you'll be using a couple different quarterbacks this season?
Well, no. Hello.
So that's not so sad, is it? Or as much as he knows.
Hello.
Okay, we'd like to thank Coach Comegy for coming on this morning. Coach, we wish you luck as you go down to SEC country to take on Mississippi State on Saturday. Once again,
He didn't finish answering the last question.
Oh, okay. You got it.
I
thought you were done. Okay, go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
No, what did you say again? I mean, you said because I was saying. Go ahead, one more time.
Sorry, my question was, do you anticipate that you're going to be using a couple different quarterbacks this season as the
No. If McDonald can go all the way, we're going to go with McDonald. And if I said something out of order, let me apologize, and also to McDonald because he's had a fine camp, and right now, he definitely is our starter. If right now is a word that's throwing you off, and I mean he's got to produce, and right now means he's got to produce right now, and show us that he can be our starting quarterback. And if not, then we got to be prepared to do what we need to do as a staff in order to be successful.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. Hello?
Hey, Coach, if he's not going to interrupt you, I can ask you another question.
Okay.
If he's not going to stop us, I can ask you about. You got some good weapons on offense with Richardson and Gooden and Wiltshire, good receivers. How much do you think McDonald is going to be able? Is he going to throw it as much as Casey did last year, or are you looking to dial it back some?
Well, it just depends on who we're playing. If we throw a lot, it's because we feel we can throw a lot. And I know it sounds, very, very plain, but if we can run a lot, I think we got some guys that can run the football as well. But I sure like to keep it at least 50-50 if we can, and maybe 60-40 because of our, if he's having a hot day in the air.
Okay, did everyone get their question in that time? I'm sorry for interrupting. I couldn't hear the person that was answering the question, so he might have had the mute on at that time. Is everyone got all their questions in for Coach Comegy? All right, now, Coach, like to thank everyone on this morning. And I wish you luck down in Starkville this weekend. Once again, for everyone, that game will be on stream live on ESPN 3. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock live from Starkville. Coach, we'd like to wish you luck against the Bulldogs on Saturday, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you so much.